Right, when you go out, just go through that door there.
That looks so epic with these things. Oh wow. That was an epic clip. You're welcome. This is a good place to say something if you want to say something.
I'm in Scotland. Wow, good one.
You look like you're drunk or something. Will you touch something? Oh, that's gross. Oh man. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Whoa.
This should be okay now.
Yeah, happy with this. Not gonna lie, this kind of reminds me of Frozen. Sign of reverence of the waiting. Probably have to do the tomb actually.
A lovely evening, ladies.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you in the morning.
I take it you've come for beautiful sunny weather.
We finally made it to our destination. We are staying in the little town of Inverness. According to our tour guide, it is the second smallest town, town in Scotland. But there's a lot of tourism here, it would look like, because we passed a bunch of like bed and breakfast and stuff, and pretty much all of them had no vacancies, and there's a lot of people here. We're both super exhausted. Really happy to be off of the bus. But I think we're gonna go into the town and eat supper, and we'll probably walk around a little bit and go to like souvenir shops and stuff.
Please, but I think we're short of glass. So.
The pigs, they were also pagans, so they had all their different gods. Gods of the trees, gods of the sky, gods of the water, gods of the rocks, gods of the roads, gods of the road signs. Now, you may remember yesterday I was talking about the Gaels. They came over to Scotland in the 6th century. And one of the Gaels that came with them was a missionary called Columba. Columba was one of the first men to convert Scotland towards Christianity. So when he got over here, he met the Picts, and they were having none of this. They liked their gods, their various gods. And he was trying to explain to them, trying to tell them the story of Christ and everything that's involved in Christian values and all this. But the main thing he was trying to get over to them was, instead of having all these different gods, just have one God. So Columba was trying to just convert the Picts to Christianity. Anyway, they were having none of it. So eventually, to get rid of him, they pushed him out onto the loch on a boat. And they let him drift out for a while. And then eventually they came after him. Now, I'm guessing they wanted to kill him or eat him or both. But Columba began to, as they were getting closer, Columba began to fear for his life. And according to the stories, at this point, he stood up in his boat, lifted his staff to the heavens, and he commanded the Lord God to send a serpent to teach the Picts a lesson. And just at that moment in time, Nessie stuck her head up through the water, right by the Picts' boats, and she bit the boat. She bit the boat in half. Now, we don't know if she ate them or they drowned, but those Picts were never heard from again. And Columba continued on his way, bringing Christianity to Scotland. Something to remember.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in old conversations. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.
So, I am going to paint a picture that I took in the Highlands. I've been really excited about this painting. I just wish I could actually be there and paint it from real life, but I only have the pictures that I took. And at this moment I actually have no idea what I'm going to paint. I have narrowed it down to 3 possible pictures. So this one I took at the, I forgot what it's called, but the distillery that we visited. It was across the road from it, and I just love like the mountains in the background with even the snow on top, and then there's all these little differences in color in the valley, and then of course there's this little creek going through, so like it adds some more interest to the picture. This is the second one that I really like. I took this at Glencoe, that beautiful little valley that we went into with mountains on all sides. And I just think this mountain looks beautiful because it has like this gradient of color. You can see the stone up here and then more like just kind of grass down here, and you can see all the little patterns. I really like this photo. My only hesitation with it is it doesn't really show just how big and like how small the Highlands make you feel, because all of this is in the foreground and then there's just this tiny looking mountain in the background. But I really like this this composition, just the way the photo's already taken. I really like the composition, and I think it would make a great painting. And this third one, I would probably edit this a little bit, maybe to adjust the crop or something, but you know, stone is used in so many of these old buildings in Scotland, especially, you know, the castles, which is just a big part of Scotland, and they have all these stone walls, different places, and so I thought this was just very, like, very Scottish. And then we have the mountains in the background, and I thought this would be a cool picture as well. I still really like it, but I guess talking about it now, my two favorites are still these. And I'm just completely torn on which one to use. I have some decisions to make. Alright, so I've decided I'm going to do this one. I have no idea if you can see that, but I just felt like this already looks like a painting. Like, I just need to put it on the canvas.
actually.
Cool, perfect.